But if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like and sub button. It means a lot. And if you want to follow my Twitch, it's in the description of the video as usual. You can follow my Instagram on there too, just type in like links and stuff. I don't remember my login information for my Telltale account, but I already finished this game originally with a Telltale account, or just the last season. It's really good. It's really well done. It made me want to wait for the second season, but that's the only thing that was there really. I mean, like, I enjoyed it and it was really good. I think I like beat it multiple times, so I had like multiple endings for this game, but I never actually finished it. Sorry, one sec, guys. I'm just still tweeting out, but hold up, hold up. What was that? I don't want to talk about it. Hold up. Profile. Fuck. I need to tweet. Is there a way to paste, cancel, but save as draft? And then, yes. Okay, good. Sorry that it's taken me a second. Let me press no thank you real quick though. Tweet. Unsent tweets. And then paste. And then that should be good and set, and tweet was sent. So we are good. We are ready to start this and get right into the news. Okay, I'll never do that again. Settings. Let's make sure that I have subtitles on and all that other stuff, you know. You know. Is it? I mean, why did I click controls? It's not in controls, bro. I'm dumb. Okay, hold up. I also need to put this chair up. There we go. We're good. Brightness. Let me turn that up just a little bit. And display subtitles is on. And we are good to start this as soon as this is updating. Okay, we're good. We got all of them, and I'm just making sure that they're all installed too, even though I like literally looked as they were installing, because I was awake to like I was awake probably longer than that. Yo, thank you for that follow. I'll follow you back later at a stream or something. Just DM me. Actually, no, I think you did DM me. I'll just look at the DM later and just remember after stream. But anyway, oh my god, my computer, I didn't refresh yet. Denbro from Black Rooster, yeah, I got you. I'll be following back in a minute. I gotta refresh my stream anyway though, because I got black screen since I was on it from last night. Is there a way to do this? Oh, I gotta do it this way, okay. Community, open new tab. There we go. Okay, I'm following you back right now. I should have read this. Feels bad. Whatever. It's good. It's Gucci. Okay, I followed you. I'm gonna open my channel in a new tab and just chill on there, because for some reason Creator Dashboard always like black screens me. I don't understand why. That always happens in Google Chrome.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North,
and set free by the women. He'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Definitely not. So, we can continue playing now. I really enjoy this game, honestly.
Make sure it's spotless this time.
From when I originally played it.
Now that is a proper sword.
That is a proper sword.
You never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take the right place on the Iron Throne.
I had it, you know. Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk, he barely made it out of his tent. Next to tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Let's pin him in here and say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer. Aye. Well, I don't know. I grabbed his ankle as Tevez took him down.
Exactly.
See? What I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells
I
it.
don't find this that boring.
Get each load some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't really find it boring at all. I actually really like it.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
It really sucks that most likely they'll never be making a season 2.
Fetch your gun. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North! The King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard! The gods are famous! Onward to Casterly Rock! Get to the Lannisters! Iron from ice! Got it.
Like, I just get serious.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. And a man like this wants to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
I seek nothing.
You served well.
Let me fight you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had
Has he?
doubts
Has
when
he
your
really?
uncle put forth your name as my squire. You've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire.
What would happen if we did
of
actually
any
do
man who
that?
serves House Forrester.
Sometimes I wish
It's
it
well
did
deserved,
happen.
So I'm no longer a squire?
That's tomorrow? No. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. And I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it
No
up
problem.
to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you. So? I outrank you. You should help me.
I said no problem. Let's just do it. My phone's getting
Wine.
scrub my armor, clean my boots.
Just my luck to end up ignoring the use of the law. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, liar, and an arrogant prick.
You better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations.
If I'd grown up covered in big shit, shovel and slop, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honour in the Seven Kingdoms.
I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate will never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in line around that fucking wedding.
Enough whining, you'll get
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan and House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it.
Definitely not actually.
How much further?
Because people were like kind of
right over
questioning it. The twin stronghold of House Frey. The Red Wedding. You know, if I was like friends with Rob and I was like,
Take your
I
time.
don't know what I'd do if I died like that.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walter's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
They all have weapons out, but the other people didn't.
Not
He
often
knew
finds
it.
a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Yep.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Gareth.
What's wrong with him?
You know exactly, bitch.
Something the matter?
Yeah, I wish my character had a knife or something so I could stab this man and run. No cap. Warren.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
They've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp.
I love this. I love this scene. Like, I hate it because I'm like, I really like it, but I don't know. I just wish my character had a sword or something, you know?
Run right! Darren, we have to get back.
A gift from the king!
A gift from the king. Wait, said that.
Ready, boys?
Saving them.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
I love this scene. I feel like he's such a hero, Loki. That's what I wish, you know? I love saving people, but I feel like that should have been like a choice to me. I would have saved them, yeah. I just think it should still have been a choice. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Like, how did Roger get all the way over here, though? You know? Like, he didn't fight all the way here, that's for sure. That's right, bitch. That's what cowards deserve. I love this. Like, actually, it's my favorite thing.
Good fucking riddance.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he would have passed out from that, though.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Let's do it, boys! I'm fucking happy playing this again, low-key. Like, I got everything completed, I loved playing it before. And I can't wait to... Never mind. I really wish there was a season 2. It really does suck that there isn't. I think it would have came out this year, last year.
1 to 3. You fucking traitor.
I don't even know if they wrote anything
Go, my
for
lord.
it.
While there's still time.
I think if a company was like able to buy out this label franchise, it'd be amazing. It does suck because at the end, Garrett, what's his name? I don't even know. Goes to the. I can't say. Sorry.
My lord.
I can't say the spoilers, but there's like something that happens that doesn't really make. I don't know.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. This... I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you, my lord.
And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they could have survived.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
The North Grove, my lord.
It's those forests.
Okay.
You must do it for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
I feel like one would chase after me.
We love
With love from world and flame. Yeah, like this morning I woke up and there was like a YouTuber that was on my recommended, and like low key they were like really cool. Like I don't know what it is. I like just watched one video and I was like, damn, awesome. Like I don't know how to explain it. Just like vibes and shit. Right? Amazing. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Just chilling, you know? I didn't know my phone was all the way up. Feels bad, man. Bro. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so sorry. Anyways. Do we just keep walking this way? Yes, we do. We're heading to our pig farm. Blood.
Blood.
Oh, he's just like, blood.
Fresh.
Fresh. I feel like the other people... Okay, I will say it in a minute when we get to that part. I will say what I got to say when we get there. Can we look at the wagon at all? No. Okay, R2 is kind of walking quickly. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
That's Father's car.
Fuck.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Why would he give you titles for
At least still have his bacon.
Oh. Can we be honest? How did these guys get here quicker than I did? You know what I mean?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
I killed a man for it.
Okay, the fact that he just said I, and then said I killed a man
I
for it.
believe you?
No, just be confident in what you say and say I killed a man for it. Not difficult at all.
That sword's too big for
be
you,
honest.
boy. You can
Even if you're
barely
scared.
pick it up.
Get off.
Usually
My
when you're scared, you're kind of
land.
smart.
This is
Actually.
Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I
What do you
reckon
say?
he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Bet. Come and get it. I didn't mean to press that. I didn't even press O.
No.
He's dying anyway.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Oh god. I feel like if he had a dagger too on the side, I'd also pull that out and like stab him in the ribcage. I feel like that'd be a pretty good idea.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Says the one that thinks you're gonna get titles. Axe.
Ready off?
Dumb bitch. You're the pathetic one here. Come at me, bitches. Oh shit. I like how he dropped the sword. He must not have had a hard grasp on it. See, like he had a dagger. Why didn't we? You know, like, I feel like dagger on my character's side would work. And I feel like if I was having somebody as a squire, I'm gonna be honest, I'd let them have a dagger. Though that could lead to my death. They could assassinate me.
Please,
I will give you mercy.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. Thank you.
Though you did kill my family, you don't really deserve it. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like in real life I'd be.
Hang for this. That's I promise.
I would stab the horse already. He kind of just slowly walks to it. I'm gonna be honest. I'd stab the horse so that he fall off the horse, and then we're forced to kill him, and then no witnesses. They don't know who killed them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's an entire group out there that hunts them. That hunts people that do that shit.
You survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid it. I tried to stop them.
I really do enjoy this game, like 100% though. Like, no cap.
I'll kill the men who did this.
There are certain things with this game that, like, could be fixed though. Like, if a new company wanted to do the exact same story but change some elements to it to make it more, like, I don't know how to explain it, but just make it a little better. It's not, like, that bad. Like, I get it. Like, Season 1 is probably the worst.
It's Garrett.
But, like, every other season kind of does fix it.
Tell him his nephew survived.
That's just me anyway.
Garrett!
Didn't we just save that guy right there? Look how he was quicker to get back here too.
You were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister,
For bacon.
she was only 8 years old.
Literally for
This
food.
never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I
I
can't
had no
say I would have
choice.
done
It was
any
justice.
different than you.
Do it again.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Exactly.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Yeah, hold the wound open so I can put maggots in your leg. That's just amazing. Oh god. Could you imagine looking at your leg and be like, damn. Being that bad?
These are dark
But-
days, I fear.
Wait, how did the
Lose the
dagger
Lord of the
drag
House of the
down? Did he
Elder
need to
Sun
just
through such
stab?
a despicable act of
Or did he
treachery and
drag
betrayal.
down? I didn't see him
Greater
drag
houses
down.
than ours have fallen in times such as this.
Maybe
The
he
late
did.
Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
The only problem is, since I know what
Understand
happens,
from your uncle that
it's
Lord
just kind of like,
Forrester saved your life.
there's like a specific thing I don't want to do, but I have to do anyway.
Why?
I can't really say it, because it just gives it away.
Not that Roderick could handle himself.
Message.
He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate that Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already...
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Okay.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, sure. Maggots are so cute. 100% really cute. Could you imagine, like, having a bucket of maggots and be like, yeah, they're cute. I'll never understand. Gotta keep them up, you know. I don't know what the point of picking this stuff up is, really, but we're doing it, because, wait.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine. Maester Ottering, look. I'll show you.
He is fine, though. It's not that bad, to be
Mirror.
honest.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
They won't. Not after what happened.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Wait, who exiled them again? I guess we'll find out.
Lady
But
Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treating me like I was a Forrester myself.
I only remember, like, certain parts
Never
of the
easy
race.
being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour
Who's
to
the guy next to
squire
him?
for him.
Is that... Oh, no, that's...
Gregor the Good.
Fucking... Roderick.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Let me go. I clicked to look at it already. Should have just did it on the either side, but it didn't. But it didn't. I can't speak properly at all, I swear.
The Ironwood Grove.
The only problem with this, if there was a season 2, without explaining, without saying the ending,
strongest wood in the known world.
let's wait till he's done talking.
The foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
As I was saying, if they did make a season 2, the ending would have to change.
You see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Well, limping isn't the problem. Of course he's gonna be limping. I feel like that's just kind of... I don't know, it seems like limping wouldn't do much, you know? Oh, we can't go that way.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Even a sword as strong as this would barely make a dent in a shield like that.
I trust this guy.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
What did the White Hills say?
Why do the White Hills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's,
Exactly.
and then, well, here we are.
Or maybe it wasn't even that bad.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
I gotta move around. Who's the new lord?
Who is the new
Ethan.
lord of House Forrester?
Obvious.
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is
It's challenging.
challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
I hope he knights us.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Ow.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Wait, does he not know his father's dead? Can we talk about that?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Okay.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Roderick will certainly be missed. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
Quiet, fuck's sake.
If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
I wish I had
It's
a
too
mute button
dangerous,
with my
especially now.
fuck's sake. As soon as I start streaming, they're loud as hell.
I'll be
I
sure
hate it.
it's
I can't
given to
leave this
Ethan.
place. 100%.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Actually, I killed a Whitehill.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
That's both. It's taken and demanded.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this.
You don't have to have an
will
army to
accuse
lead
you of
people.
murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to
Actually,
put
he
us to
killed
the
one
torch
person.
and kill us
He
all.
could have killed two.
See them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk
We
we
showed
cannot
mercy.
take. Which is why you cannot
But that was
stay.
to Whitehill, so...
Cannot stay.
Because there's only one Bolton
Duncan.
there.
The boy has suffered enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you
I have
want.
an idea.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but
Around.
It was well-deserved, Garrett.
Okay.
You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Okay, better.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can
Okay.
never be lost.
I'm gonna say this now. They should have cut, like, okay, so if they were to ever make a season 2,
You caught me
they
by
really
surprise.
should have.
It's not often discussed.
They should
If
have
ever.
really cut out the North Grove,
He said tell only
100%.
you.
That ruined
For
it.
good reason.
Like,
Most don't even know
'cause
it exists.
it doesn't
They think
even
it's just a
matter. Like,
myth
what are
made
you
up
gonna
by
do
wildlings and
for
fools.
it, like
But
in
it's better
season 2?
kept
You
that
know,
way.
like, if
I assume you kept
you know,
your
they didn't
word.
even know this story themselves, so they kind of.
You haven't
fucked
told
up.
anyone else, have you?
It just
This is
doesn't work. Is what I'm
important,
trying to
Garrett.
say. Everything else was fine.
I need to know the truth.
Maester Ortengrin asked, but I said nothing.
Well done.
Wasn't the only one.
Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
We'll try.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Until we gotta go to the North Grove. Technically.
Garrett, wait!
Garrett, wait!
Be safe.
God. Hold up. Moving around again. I just don't know what fucking spot I want to sit in. I would like low-key wish I could put my legs up on the desk. I can, but it's just weird.
Ethan!
Okay. Also gonna put this chair all the way up. There we go.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But
I feel like
Mira's
he
in
should have
King's
said
Landing and...
Can't she come
At
home?
sure last though.
I don't
Just
want
for,
her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly
just for
safe, I
purposes,
promise
because
you.
he is in. He
I
was
don't want
exiled.
her to
So
die
I guess,
either.
I don't know.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
I mean, he's not wrong.
He
I'm gonna
calls
be
you a
honest.
milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
I'm not kidding.
What does
Gotta show
milksop
fear.
mean?
Just
I
saying.
don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should
And
let
he'd
Sir
be the
Royland
one to
teach you how
put,
to wield a sword.
You know, a punish because
Like a man.
he's
He
not
taught
a very
Roderick
good
and
person.
Asher, and he even
I
showed
will
me
not
how
say
to fight.
why
Properly, I mean.
till
A
later.
lord should know how to fight.
I'll probably end up freezing.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah! Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
He was broken.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise.
It still doesn't have to necessarily change,
Good,
though.
because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new
Did I miss
lord,
anything?
you can do
Don't think I did.
anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
I mean, oh shit.
The lord of a noble
Sorry.
house can do a great many things.
Wasn't paying attention.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Of course I'm needed in the fucking Great Hall. They really shouldn't, I'm gonna be honest, they shouldn't
Lord
have
Whitehill
made
has arrived, unannounced,
Geralt
and
or whatever
certainly
his name is.
unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please,
Hey
Ethan.
Red, what's up?
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir
I'm,
Roland. I'm the
okay,
new
what about
Lord
you?
of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, man.
I had to do it to him.
You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
I just wanted to remind him that he needs to be put in his place. I'm good? That's good. I'm gonna be honest, like, if I was Ethan, I would be saying the same shit. Like, that man right there, Sir Roderick, or Sir Roderick, that's not Roderick. Whatever his name is, needs to get put in his place. And I'll do it in front of everybody.
They showed
No
up
cap,
unannounced.
anyway.
I told him. Lord
Like, I wouldn't
Whitehill
have,
knows
I wouldn't
Gareth
have
is
made him,
sworn
like,
to his house. Or
the
was,
leader to
I
my
suppose.
army or anything. Like,
Is,
it just doesn't
was.
sound
It
smart.
makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the
I feel like the
wrong,
same
so don't
person that-
give him any satisfaction.
I don't know.
Out there, you said
I just
you
don't
were
trust
the
him.
Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash.
Again.
Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than
Did
he
we say
already
anything
is.
about
He's got
angry?
5 times as
No.
many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards,
Cowards
and
and
dead
dead
men.
men roll over. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I don't know what I'm doing. My leg hurts. Ow. I like how they have all his men around him. Like they're gonna attack.
Lord Ethan, is it?
Sorry, but
My
no.
condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Shaking his hand, though.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Don't act scared, Ethan. Be a man.
I've been
I
waiting
mean, you weren't
for this
even
day
emotional.
all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and
And
oathbreakers.
Oathbreakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You
Exactly.
little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You
Exactly.
Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well,
I'm a
now the
lord too,
Starks
dumbass.
are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
No, you're not.
Roose Bolton is the
Exactly.
warden of the north.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished! Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Of course.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Innocent
he acted
bitch.
in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100
Not
of
about
their time.
that. What if you were a pig farmer?
Who killed my
I'd
men?
call him a pig farmer
I know
right
he's
now.
Here.
Like,
what have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall?
look, he's
Answer
mad.
me. Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
You're right.
I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Don't
Lady
you forget
Forrester.
that.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady.
I like how he just
Considering you
innocent,
lost
like,
his
tries to
daughter.
act innocent all of a sudden.
This is not over.
And then he gets mad again.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Definitely not wrong. I would have waved to that guy when he looked back. I would have been like, "Bye, get the fuck out of here."
About your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave.
I would have done
my
that.
son.
I would
But
have
you'll
done
need
that
to
in
be
real life
braver
too.
still when
Even
Bands of
if
Snow
it,
arrives to see
yeah.
you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Oh, okay, there's a problem with this game right here, okay? There's a thing that happens at the end of season 1 that I won't say until it happens,
Although
but
just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour.
wait,
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep
I'm
the
losing
Boltons
train of
at
thought
bay,
when I'm listening
if
to her
it's
speak and me
presented to
speak
her
at the
as
same
it
time.
should be.
But okay, so like at the end of the game, or end of the season 1, something happens specifically that I feel like should be changeable, but it's not. And I think that's dumb, because it definitely is changeable. But they didn't do it, so yeah, blame the game for that.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Wait, why'd she give it to you? Wouldn't she give it to her daughter, not you? That's just me.
Ethan made this for me.
To be honest, it's not that good. He could have made it bigger. Just saying.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Say that again.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come. Although I know it would be impossible under the
She's
circumstances.
basically Sansa,
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
though. Okay, so
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
how would you see Roderick? What do you mean? I'm confused.
King's Landing.
I get it. You want to see?
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Maybe not.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Can we be honest about something? Lady Olenna could have actually helped Ethan and them, except for one point where she'll have to send the men.
One moment.
Oh shit, Joe just went live.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Later would be best.
Of course.
Damn it.
Lady Marjorie.
Went live for a minute
You're
and
early.
then ended it.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Oh no, she isn't live. I'm so confused. Oh, she is live.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief.
Hold up, I gotta
But
mute.
you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
I forgot what we were doing.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
Oh, that. Try.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay, so whatever I feel, I will say something else. Good to know.
Good luck.
Don't stick with your gut, basically. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I still stick with my gut in reality, but we'll try to do the opposite of how I feel. Even though right now I want to do good things to help everybody else, but end up, you know, have to do the opposite. Kidding.
You can do this.
But for real, like, I do think that we should be able to. Look at their swords. It's not even on them right now. Look. Nice. Amazing.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Amazing. So
Lord Tyrion.
amazing.
Your Grace?
Yes, it's amazing.
With your permission,
Don't know what
allow
that
me
was.
to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel.
I didn't know it was...
House Forrester
I
is a
thought
northern
they were
house
supposed to be like
loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate
Wish you stuck by
to see
that.
another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question,
Whoa.
I suppose. Can we truly
Fire
blame those who
bodies
end up on the
and
wrong
lean
side
back.
of the wall?
Is that the code?
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it. I won't judge her. She only followed her heart.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Like Roose Bolton.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I swear you're wrong, to be honest.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I did it well. Don't look at me like that. I didn't do anything terribly, though, to be honest.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor
Like,
Lady
what,
Marjorie
8
was
guards
humiliated,
and 4
although
civilians?
Cersei seemed quite pleased.
Honestly.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs
Not
boats.
really.
Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime.
No.
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
I wouldn't want to be.
Would you marry Joffrey?
Maybe.
If it meant
Not.
you'd become queen?
Not.
He
I don't
does
know if
have
I'd
a
want to be
certain
king unless.
look about him.
I don't know.
And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and... What are you doing?
Like how she already was in. Like she was like,
Well.
not even like.
Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
It was only you.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
I think
The Queen
everybody's
was
powerful.
pleased
That's what I
by
think.
your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear
What would make season 1 better is the ending could be.
Once they know your true
If
heart,
the ending
lords
could
and
be
ladies will have
changed.
no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
I don't trust her.
It's about my family.
Even if... I don't know.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Obviously.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel
she
like I'd be
insisted.
fine with it.
Well, your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
It is that dire,
I don't
though.
know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
That's true, though.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Joffrey gets scared when there's battles
Very
going
well.
on.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
I feel like if I was so close as Joffrey, I wouldn't really care. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I would have been riding the horse. My leg hurts way too much, you know. But he didn't. He wasn't doing it.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Isn't that the same guy that we gave mercy to?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity you didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
I feel like you would have heard something in the woods and they would not have questioned it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, maybe if it was louder than that, but it wasn't.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
I feel like you probably would have saw him, I'm gonna be honest.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
So if I was the soldier, I wouldn't have said anything, honestly. Wait, why was he flaying that other guy, though? Was he a deserter on our side, or what? I already know what it's about to be. I would also burn the flag.
Bloody hell.
You know what I mean, though? Like, why are you randomly flaying people?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Sometimes you gotta give mercy, though.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
I mean, you were speaking bad about Ethan, so I feel like if I was Ethan, I would have said something there.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet,
speaking bad
thief.
now is kind of...
Eric was supposed to be
Same,
guarding
I
our
guess.
weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he's wrong, but I feel like
what's yours by
what
right.
we should do is flee to a specific
and not two
location.
coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our
That way
share
we
of
can have
bread and
allies.
wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He
Let me ask him.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Part of me does want to send him to the wall, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I feel like if I would do that, it would just to help Sir Gerald or whatever his fucking name would have been.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
Like you?
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
He tries to act
thank
like
you
such
for the
a
mercy you've shown me.
dickhead, but
I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
he's a rat himself.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role.
No.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close
I feel
to
like
you.
it shouldn't be any of them.
Here. The Bracer of the Sentinel. The Badge of Office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand.
Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
We definitely will, though. That's for sure.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Deeds Foster. He saw us and he's like, choose me. And I'd be like, nah, bitch, nah. Honestly, though. Part of me just want to be like, you know, like, don't give it to anybody, honestly.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name.
We're
I call
going to take
mine
that follow.
Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
Not as bad as that.
I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Just looking at it. R2 really does make it go a little bit quicker.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
No, I'm not giving that bracer to him. That's for sure.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt.
That's why I did do it.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord,
because he
I should
admitted
finish
it.
packing before nightfall.
If he didn't admit it,
I hope to be off tomorrow.
Be worse.
At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the
You're
man for the
wrong.
job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
I think you're wrong, Uncle.
You're young, and you still have much to learn. We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house.
Wrong.
Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan,
That's not the
I need to
problem.
talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
I'm giving you that bracer.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank
I
you,
was just using
Duncan.
it to say it.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
That's not it. That was not it.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Before we talk to him, I would like to go in that tower. Because there might be something up there. I wish things weren't so far away, I feel like. I saw somebody up here before, that's why I went up here. I couldn't remember. That's all that was there. That was pretty pointless, actually. Okay, so let's talk to... I don't know why. It's just black screen to me. Gotta love console, bro. I think it is console that's doing it. Like, just streaming through it. Or something, I don't know.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
Fuck.
You can hardly put a price on your own life.
Okay,
or the lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility.
But I don't think I'll do that. Due to the
lord,
fact that we
are
already
you now ready
promised
to name your sentinel?
that we'd give it to the Queen.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Can I just give it to her? You ready? Let's do it, bitch. Oh.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. With
That's
no
not-
time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Exactly.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Must be unified.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
Can't do
You
that.
must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new Sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to
I don't
serve
want
you,
to give them
as we
iron.
served your father.
Or, yeah, the wood. I won't.
Well then,
I don't want to
let's
do that.
decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster.
This guy, dude.
Make him wait.
We don't have a lot
Let
of
him
force.
gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me,
Remember
my lord,
your place.
but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
No, I won't. Ethan,
Apologies,
it's okay.
my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Don't trust
You
him.
will meet Ramsay Snow in the
Sure.
Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
I feel like the
Mira
choice
has
we're
done
about to
everything
make
she
should...
can in King's Landing,
Never
but
mind.
there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Is that why you exiled
I
him?
wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it...
Yeah,
he
if I was
didn't take a
Asher, I
breath.
would have done the same
He
thing.
grabbed the miller's boy by the neck.
Exactly.
That was his first instinct.
Exactly, and I would have smashed that kid's
Asher
fucking
knocked
head
out
against
half
the
the poor
fucking
boy's
wall.
teeth.
Like, no cap.
Of course, your father was
Fucking-
furious, but you were in danger, and there was
Exactly.
nothing else Asher needed
Then
to
why
know.
did you guys
Asher does
exile
not
him?
hesitate.
Like, if it was my son, regardless of what happened, it's a Miller's
have
kid.
many fine
Miller can't do
qualities.
anything about it.
But you do not have
You know?
that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Oof, excuse me.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do
Excuse
this.
me.
Know that you never stand alone. You
You
are a
are a
Forrester.
Forrester.
Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
I actually like that name, Loki. I feel like if I was a Forrester, I'd do the same shit, though. You know? It probably didn't work out in my favor. But wait, what letter? We could take it, and it would help our family out, but we need to respect it.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
They're yelling at each other, that's for sure.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
What
I want
else?
to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course. I never would.
Liar.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how
I don't trust
important
her.
friends and allies
She's
are.
just also a
in King's Landing.
handmaiden,
Just
so
know, I will be here for you.
just
until
like she's
Evan-
probably playing the same game as a lot of other handsmaids. Maidsmen.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Yep, I already have a bad feeling.
How is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Whoa, so bad.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now.
Wait,
But it will
during
be a
this
long
time there wasn't
before I can
really
ask
anything.
him for anything again.
I'll be honest. When you see
Nothing
like
I
the
said
actual
could
show,
cheer
not
him.
much.
He wouldn't even speak to me when I left in King's
My bit
Landing.
rate's terrible today.
I'm
Same as
sorry,
yesterday. I don't know why. Yesterday wasn't as bad as today, though.
Soon I will be queen.
Though it did happen.
And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
I think I'm just gonna
But for now,
finish recording the episode
now,
1, and then we'll
we
just
must
stream
both
later
be
tonight
cautious.
too.
I must send a raven.
Just
I
the
have to
fact
warn
that
my
it's
family. If you'll
being
excuse
really
me, my
bad
lady.
right now. So, like I said, we'll just play tonight or something.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
I like how as soon as he heard the arm move around. He's watching.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
We will prevail.
I have every faith in them. And you, my lord.
I didn't even press it.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Exactly.
Is it?
I wouldn't have said that.
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? The Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
You hear me?
What is it you want, Lord
No,
Ramsay?
don't say it like that.
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
No, I did it instantly. Pretty much.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do.
It's not even that bad.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
He
We
wants
are
everything.
talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Exactly.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Exactly.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide.
No, allow it. It's fine.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Don't... I was trying to agree. They already had it planned.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Don't say
Lord
anything.
Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
I feel like
I
if
never
the Queen
had a
heard
sister.
that, though, she
Always
would have went after him.
But we have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord
He's
Ramsay,
kidding.
that's enough.
He's kidding. He's just saying how far he can push you.
Do you like hunting?
Don't
Let her
react.
go.
Don't react.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Would have happened regardless, because there's like no way to save his life.
Brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
They even holding his.
However,
he could actually
the
survive
foresters
that in
need to keep
reality.
their end of the bargain.
There's been people that got their throats slit and survived
Take the
it.
boy as your ward. Kill him.
So
They give you any trouble.
it's a possibility.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again
I mean,
sometime.
it's too late because they're not gonna hold him.
Fetch the mason
Throw it up
quickly!
here, throw it or
You
anything.
brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Please!
Stop it!
Remember! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
And during this time, I don't know if they really have the right material to... I mean, I guess you could still stitch. Yeah, they do have stitches and shit like that. So I guess it does work. Like, there is a way they could have still saved him, but most likely he would have died. Regardless. It's just
Ethan
they didn't even
sacrificed
try.
himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the
Did
Brave.
we?
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
A little bit, I'd say. I mean, maybe. Okay, well, shite. I'm just gonna end it here, because I was gonna stream, like, all the episodes, but my internet's being really shitty right now, so I'm just gonna end it now. So, if you are watching this on YouTube, hit that like and sub button. It means a lot. If you want to follow my Twitch, subscription to the video. Anyways, peace out. Have a good day or good night whenever you're watching, and see ya. I'm gonna raid somebody, guys, so give me a sec.